Hi, and here we are. You can see there is a lot of numbers, graphs, and another website. I'm just going to quickly minimize myself so you can see it better. We are on Rating Insight. This is another platform which, unfortunately, only accessible for professionals, real estate agents, real estate coaches, property evaluators, and banks. Anyone who wants to have a deeper insight into what is really happening with Dubai real estate market. This video is about the occupancy rate. Those questions were asked me on my previous video when I was talking overall about Dubai real estate market from 2024. And this tool specifically, because we were talking about property monitoring, but this tool is really going into occupancy rate. So here we are. This part of the platform report is exactly occupancy rate. What we can do, we can look at the past 4 years. I believe it's good enough. And then we're going to select Dubai. We can choose Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Unfortunately, there is not much data on the other Emirates. And for example, because there was a question, we're going to be talking about downtown Dubai. Let me put it this way. When I check with Rating where they got the data from, because I'm not sure how deep you understand the Dubai real estate market altogether. There is a short-term rentals and the long-term rentals. For you to be able to rent long-term, to sign a yearly contract, you should have a Dubai residency, meaning Dubai Emirates ID. And when you got this document and then you signed the yearly contract and kind of moved to my neighborhood with all of this skyscrapers and water facilities, you will be registering your tenancy contract in a specific authority. I hope I didn't bore you to death. So the Ejari is what actually means the long-term contract. However, I was thinking, like, if even the Rating will pull data from Dubai Land Department, and this is exactly the source that the Rating is using, on the all Ejaris which been generated for the past years, they're going to be still a bit of discrepancy. What if there is an owner living there, right? How he will find out there is no Ejari? And what if the property is under the short-term rentals, which probably you consider when you are thinking of investing in Dubai and put your apartment for a short-term rentals. So I asked Rating, where you got the data from? And they told me something that I absolutely love hearing. They use the different data sources. They mainly purchase their data from, legally of course, from the property management companies. So property management companies that manage the buildings, and they definitely know which apartments are occupied, which DIVA, electricity, water, electricity meters are connected, and how many people are living currently in the building. Yep, because again, before I even jump into it, if you live in Dubai, you have to connect, got to plug in water and electricity on your own name. Yeah, so if you are doing long-term rentals and you have an ID, Dubai Emirates ID, and you have a Ejari, which I already told you about, you plugged it on your own name. And if you're an owner, you plugged it on your own name. And if you are the owner who is doing the short-term rentals, you're still gonna plug it on your own name. Whenever the contract is finished, whenever the owner is leaving for XYZ amount of month, they're probably gonna disconnect the DIVA because it's kind of quite expensive. Okay, I hope I got your attention. Do you want me smaller or bigger? Yeah, let's look at the numbers. Yeah, as I promised, Dubai downtown, and we are talking about half of a year because they do not buy the data often enough, like every month. So we're talking about the past 6 months of 2024. The occupancy rate in downtown overall is 88.1%. How do you think is it a lot or is it not there yet? And for comparison, wait till the end because I will show you Dubai Marina data just for you to see how it looks like. Okay, so let's look through the years. Yeah, so we have 6 months of 2021. The occupancy rate was 78.7, and now we are on 88.1. Not a bad projection of the future trend, and you can see. There was at some point 2023 when it was a little bit higher, but now we can still, coming up trend. And to be honest, you will ask me, Olga, what the occupancy actually depends on? It depends on lots of factors, but let me tell you the main ones. First of all, about the rentals. So whenever the rents are increasing gradually, and for you to renew your rental contract, which is an opportunity if you're already a long-term tenant, or If you're moving into the area, if you're a new tenant, your price will be different because the landlords are actually, for the long-term rentals, are limited by Dubai Land Department on how much they can actually increase the rents. So if it's a new rental contract, it's always going to be higher. It's an existing rental contract, the price is going to be a little bit lower. However, for many inhabitants, sometimes it's too expensive living in the area, or I just got another job in a different location and I'm moving to the other side of Dubai, or maybe I'm in, expanding my family. So downtown is mainly apartments and now I'm moving to the townhouse. So it's not like necessarily, if we see such a small change in the percentage, it's not about all the people are moving out of downtown. Well, someone is moving out, someone is moving in. It's always like this in Dubai. Okay, moving forward, you can see two parts, which are the old town. Don't get me wrong, it's not Deira or any gold soup, but this is the old town, which is a quite nice community with some kind of around the water facilities near Dubai fountains. It's a low rise, I think it's maximum maybe 6-7 floors, and downtown Dubai, which is mainly MR buildings, and there are some other developers there. So we can see the old town is actually more occupied than the downtown, the high rise. And here we are talking about 109 properties, meaning not the unit, but the actual the building. So let's jump for you to see, is it good, is it bad? By the way, let me know what you think about the all report. You can write it in the comments, you can ask me additional questions, so I will do such video for you answering your question. And of course, I'm not sure how, but you can actually like this video and click the subscribe button so you're never gonna miss another fantastic episode of me jumping up and down like this. I put Dubai Marina, but yeah, you can see that now. Okay, so what we can see, 88 was in downtown, if you remember. Now 91.8. To be honest, yes, it's kind of a lot, but we are comparing 161 properties compared to, I think, 109 in downtown. And let's see through the years the similar trend, but it was a bit of a higher percentage in first part of 2023. However, Marina is keep progressing. So again, I'm reminding you, this data is taken from the property management company, someone who is helping us with the security in the building, the cleaning, the washing, making sure that we as fantastic residents or as a short-term guests are having the best time of our life. So here we see Dubai Marina and Jumeirah Beach Residences, and Jumeirah Beach Residences is losing a bit, 0.4%. The almost average 88.8 and 88.4. However, together they're coming to 91.8. And you can see that the previous term, this is what they're indicating, it was a little bit more. So it dropped by minus 0.08%. So Dubai or downtown or Dubai Marina, it's up to you to decide. Me personally, I'm a Jumeirah Lake Towers girl. If you will look behind me in the window, that's a favorite lake. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. By the way, comment which other areas you want me to talk about.